Bud, I kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability, and he's very convinced. And then you see the presser yesterday, and I thought Canelo looked really well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a big lump.
I endorsed Crawford to win this fight.
Why is that? What changed?
Because I know Crawford's he's got the heart, he's got the speed, the skills, and he's gonna go out there. I was thinking he put up a good first 6 rounds, but then Canelo will start picking it up. But now I think Crawford will go for I'm picking Crawford to win now.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect to Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I've not been against Terence Crawford with nobody else. You got to show me that you can beat it.
The boxing world is buzzing, and not in Canelo Alvarez's favor. As the fight approaches, more and more experts, including former champions, are backing Terence Crawford. Crawford, who holds an incredible 40-0 record, is stepping up 2 weight classes, from welterweight to super middleweight, for this bout. If he wins, he'll make history as the first male fighter in the 4-belt era to become undisputed champion in 3 different weight divisions. Fans and analysts alike are pointing to Crawford's sharp skills and unbeaten streak, especially when compared to Alvarez, whose recent performances have shown signs of slowing down. Some are even saying it outright: Canelo's time at the top might be coming to an end.
Everything is on Terence Crawford's side, all the legacy, meaning he only has the opportunity to win the belts. Saul only has an opportunity to defend them. Terence Crawford has an opportunity to be in a 5 division and the only person to win all 4 belts in 3 separate weight divisions. Why is Saul taking this fight? And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's some things in life more important than just the belts. And that 20-year career that Terence Crawford made, that all that he has, is very valuable. Very, very valuable. He had 1 foot out the game, and if he can be the man to defeat him, because remember, if Saul beats him, Terence Crawford was the first man to get all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. Yes, I beat that champion. Yes, I beat the multiple division champion, and he had the oath.
Boxing's biggest names are throwing their support behind Terence "Bud" Crawford. Even legends like Floyd Mayweather Jr. are calling him the best pound-for-pound fighter in the game today, highlighting his sharp instincts and ability to adjust in any situation. Andre Ward has also praised Crawford's mix of strategy and perfect timing, adding to the growing belief that Bud has everything it takes to take down Canelo.
But in terms of his resume, the opponents that he fought, right? And people say he fought this name and fought that name. Where did he fight that name when he fought him? He 32. He coming off 2 losses. He 35. Kovalev, when he fought Kovalev was cooked. He wasn't the crusher. He wasn't the undefeated guy. He had lost that. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but you lose me when you start saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Or you lose me when you feel like you don't have to fight the best, but then everybody else got to fight the best. Canelo is a really good fighter, man. But you don't really know how good you are until you fight the other best. Like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude he lost to. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated though.
You got Bud Crawford and Canelo. They're slated to fight in September.
It's going to be an interesting fight. Honestly, it's kind of 50-50 in my opinion. Obviously, Canelo's got the weight and natural size advantage, but Bud's very technically skilled and sharp. So it's going to be a good fight.
Former unified middleweight champ Kelly Pavlik has a simple but smart strategy for Crawford: start fast and stay aggressive. He suggests Crawford should aim to take control of at least 3 of the first 4 rounds. The goal? Throw off Canelo's rhythm early and start draining his energy. Pavlik points out that Canelo tends to slow down by round 7, especially when he's pushed out of his comfort zone. He also recommends Crawford switch stances often, moving between orthodox and southpaw, to keep Canelo constantly guessing and off balance. The idea is to make Canelo feel like he's always a step behind.
Stay in Canelo's ass a little early on. Put Canelo behind, right? Even if it's 3 out of the first 4 rounds. Because when Canelo has to fight, when Canelo has to step it up, after 7 rounds, he starts to fade a little bit. We've seen that with Bivol. We've seen it in a lot of his fights with Triple G. You know, when Canelo could control the fight and the ring generalship, he could fight 12 rounds pretty good. But when Canelo gets pushed early on in the fight, he starts to fade muscle endurance-wise. So if I was Crawford, I would kind of stay in his ass a little bit on, the early rounds and make him have to play catch-up in the rounds 3, 4, 5. And then by round 7, that's where, he could really step it up.